All right, here we go. This is the Arceus Raichu Rotoms. It's the Electric Squad. Giving this some views. And that's Arceus everywhere, but you know, when it's the best card, you gotta use it. So here we go. That's my opponent starts off with the Mew EX. Shout out to Mew, one of the old reliables. As we get our high-speed internet going. Rotom, aka Xfinity. Okay. What is he gonna do? He got the Pokeball. So this is Mew EX Dialga. Does he have Arceus? The Nightmare Trio against the Electric Squad. Okay, he's Leafs out already. No budding expedition on this. Okay, so he's bringing in Dialga for the ramp power. Alright. Kicks it over to me. Look at Professor Research. When I was a young meerkat. You want to try to hear that. Okay, so we got the Golden Arceus. And we got the Rotom. Rotom. Rotom is a good card because it's versatile. The two Rotoms I'm using, one can attack from the front if you have on any kind of tool, and then one can snipe from the back. So it's just however situationally you want to use it. Or you could just go in with one of them and use them twice, but only have high-speed internet once. So we got to use what we got to get what we want. And what we want to do is spark. Spark up right into that Mew EX. Okay, so we'll get Raichu on the next turn. And we have Arceus in our hand, so we're looking good. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, like I should. What is he gonna do with it? Is he waiting for Arceus? He ramps Mew. Mew will be ready to genome hack on its next turn. So let's see. Genome hacking isn't as deadly to Raichu because it's only a 40 hit attack. Right, so now I can do some retaliating. Good thing you didn't have that Arceus, otherwise this probably be over already. The thing that makes Dialga Arceus so powerful is if you lead with the Dialga, after you ramp, Arceus is going to be ready to attack on the next turn. 70 damage plus whatever in your bench. So it's kind of OD. But we got that Raichu with the Resilience Link. If we spark into Dialga, that's minus 40, and then we can start attacking the Mew. Or we could bring the Mew in with Sabrina and attack Dialga in the back. So we'll Sabrina. And spark it. Spark that Dialga. Nice. Damage to the active, damage to the bench. Raichu's looking good, and he got the Rocky helmet on. Reduces damage with the Arceus. The Rotos are only here to be roadies. They're just backup dancers in this match. Get Raichu. It's a fat mouse. So he fully charges the Mew EX to attack. Genome hacking, and again, genome hacking to the Raichu is only a 40, and then minus the Resilient Link, it's only gonna do 10. Very nice. Didn't even go after Arceus. It's interesting. My opponent is trying to daylight as a paid actor. Most of the time, if your opponent is going to start attacking your bench, that means they got some kind of Cyrus en route. But if I lose Rotom, it's not the worst thing. I just lose one of my backup dancers. We have Pikachu in our hand, so we have another basic. That Raichu just keeps zaptastic adventures with Raichu and gang. So he switches out. Okay, you have the Arceus now, so it's gonna ramp the Arceus to try to get it ready for the next turn. So we gotta do what we gonna do. Turbo does nothing because of my resilience link. He powers up the Mew. That's interesting. So Arceus is ready to go on my next turn. We're going Giovanni to get some good damage up in here. What's up, Giovanni? Giovanni's back. He back scheming. So we could go Rotom next turn, dive headfirst into that Mew EX, or we can bring out our Arceus, start taking names. I could finish it with the Raichu on my next turn, but if he's gonna heavy swing, heavy impact, heavy swing, heavy impact. Yep, heavy impact. Down goes the Raichu. That Arceus is still not ramped, but he does have the genome hacking. So we bring in Rotom, and since this Dialga has a giant cape on, this is a giant KO. Make my Arceus a little more stylish. Then we Assault Laser right into the Dialga. No more threat of the Arceus ramp, and the genome hacking is only going to do 20 to me since I don't have any kind of tools on. Any kind of tools on, you get zapped, assault style. So he brings in the Arceus now, he's just tanking. And since that Arceus already has damage on it, we'll be able to get him right up out of here on our next turn. Okay, so here we go. Get Rotom up out of here. Thank you for your service. And then we're going to bring in Super Saiyan 2 Pikachu. Pikachu got that Super Saiyan aura around it. And that's it. Ultimate Force. Get up out of here. Ultimate Force. Get him out of here. And on to the next, going second, which means I get the attack first, which is always good. And we lead off with Everybody Loves Rotom. This is the Rotom treehouse, everybody in here. Fan Rotom, Wash Rotom, Fridge Rotom, Lawnmower Rotom, Ghost Rotom. I guess they're all Ghost Rotom. High Speed Internet Rotom, Electric Rotom. Rotoms everywhere. Gotta check under your beds before you go to sleep tonight. Check for some Rotoms. Okay, so my opponent has a Croagunk, Sneasel. What is he gonna do? So it's probably Weavile, Toxic Croak, Darkrai. The Poison proc will activate Weavile or Darkrai. So this is an interesting combination. 2 Sneasels. You gotta say bless you twice. He puts the Rocky Helmet on a Croagunk, which helps Rotom. Trying to entice me into attacking. Okay, not much in our hand. Let's see what this Pokeball can get us. Super Saiyan 2 Pikachu. Super Aura-ish. Super Aura-ish, and that's all we can do for now. Croagunk, Toxic Croak. There are 2 different types of Croagunk, Toxic Croaks now. There's the flip the coin to do damage Croagunk set, and then there's just the poison Toxic Croak. So it depends on which one he's using. This is the new Croagunk, so he might be using a new Toxic Croak. Rocky helmets for everybody. Is it OSHA Day? March 13th is OSHA Day. Keep his hands to himself. Somebody tell him to keep his hands to himself. Professor's research. Get another Pokeball, slowly trying to build into something. Okay, so Arceus. So get the Raichu on the next turn. So we can start attacking with Rotom, or we just keep building the bench. And we're gonna keep on building this bench. Heal up the Rotom, or the Rotoms. Is Rotom's like Negan? They're all Rotom. He goes into his Pokemon communications. He's probably looking for that Weavile. Weavile or Toxicroak. He still hasn't graduated anybody. Which helps us, because we've been starting off slow in this one. Very slow start. But he has the Toxicroak. So now Rotom is going to be getting poisoned. And if I try to attack, it has the Rocky Helmet on. This is just like an anti-attack Pokemon right now. Waiting for my opponent to pick up the dominoes. Okay. Toxic Rotom. Okay, we got the high-speed internet. So we got all of the backup dances that we'll need. We can get Raichu in. Or we can keep Rotom out there, keep building the bench. The unfortunate part about going first in Pokemon Pocket is that whatever Pokemon you put out in your active spot when you begin is pretty much fodder. Unless it's Dialga, unless it's one of these super amazing cards, Palkia. If it's a basic card going first, that basic card is toast. Unless it's a 1 energy evolve into something, going first is becoming more and more of a detriment. Powered up the Arceus. That's all I can do. Give energy to a dead man. That's a waste of time. Pass it over to him. What is he gonna do with it? For everything on his side of the field is ready to go. My opponent has still not gotten a Weavile. It's a very slow burning matchup. That's what it looks like when two opponents don't have anything. Pokemon Pocket, ladies and gentlemen. You have to embrace the randomness of it all. There's the Weavile. He switches into Weavile, it's over for Rotom. But it's been over for Rotom. Somebody pray for Rotom. Pray. Spiritomb. Spiritomb passing damage around right now. Oh, he switches into it. Okay. The Spiritomb empowers the Weavile because if everybody has damage, then everybody can take 70 attack. Nothing Cyrusable. Get Rotom out of there. Look at Rotom. Trying to be a wall. Rotom said, listen, I got it, man. Daylighting as a security guard. Shout out to Rotom. Communicate. See if we can get another basic, just in case. And I need to get a Pikachu before I can upgrade this Raichu. Perfect. Perfect. Put the giant cape on the giant Arceus. Okay, that's 3 energy. Oh yeah, it's time to get all Zaptastic Ultimate Force down. I like in the Legends Arceus game, whatever plate you have Arceus wear, its attack, it looks like the color of that. Shout out to Arceus. All them plates. My opponent brings Toxicroak back in. And at this point, I'm just going for sweeps. Just going to try to clear everything out. Croak just gonna poison unless he switches out. Weavile doesn't activate until either I attack or he uses this Toxic. Still can't Cyrus anything. Oh, he Cyrus is Rotom. You've done everything you could, Rotom. This Rotom card is like, where's Waldo? Where's Rotom? Stop. Thanks for your service, Rotom. Even though you packed up. Bring in Arceus EX. We have the Pikachu in our hand, so we can continue this damage. Have enough damage without bringing out Pikachu. If I Sabrina, he's gonna bring in the Sneasel, but I at least won't take damage. Because if his last result is the Weavile, then we can just battle. He switches back in Toxic Croak, then he's a one-shot. So we're looking good. That's how we win. That's how we win this thing. My opponent is wondering, okay, there we go. Which is in that Sneasel to get packed up. Ultimate Force, Sparkling. The Golden Force. He brings in a Weavile, and we'll just trade War Stories. He brings the Toxic Croak back in. He's trying to get the poison off still. My opponent is persistent with this poison. Okay, Sabrina's me. I just need something that can get up out of here. And since I have the Arceus, this Rotom is a free retreat. Synergy. Yeah, look at the synergy. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Not many moves left on the table. What is he gonna do? Okay, another Pro Gun. Is it Kurt Angle time? Are the straps off? Okay, brings in a Weavile. Brings in a Weavile, okay. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? My opponent's been spending a lot of time thinking about this move. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Okay. We got the whole band together. Get Rotom up out of here. Arceus EX style. Ultimate Force. And this Weavile will be gone on the next turn. 70 damage, not enough. He doesn't seem to have anything else. I haven't seen a Darkrai. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do with it? He puts the energy on a Croagunk. Scratching nails. Okay. Back to me. Let's finish this thing. Ultimate Force to the body. And that's it. That's it. And that's it. Nice.